So I don't know why CeeLo Green is talking, but yet here we are, and he is coming and dragging a lot of these female artists, i.e. Meghan and Nicki, and it's just weird. This is Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram at Murad_Morali, subscribe to the channel, and let's just get straight into this video. CeeLo believes the music industry created by Cardi, Nicki and Meghan is their way of crying out for attention. Wow. During an interview with UK Sparrow magazine, CeeLo opened up about his love for old school pop culture music, but amid the conversation, CeeLo inserted his 2 cents on the current direction of the musical genre, saying that there is a time and place for adult content, and suggesting that Nicki Minaj should be using her platform to influence in a constructive manner. But what are you using your platform for? Because weren't you the one talking about how weren't you the one saying that when you were accused, this guy was accused of RAPE at one time, and he said that if you were RAPE'd, you would remember. Like, it was such a disgusting way of how he was saying it. So that wasn't using your platform in a constructive manner. I don't see you using your platform, to be honest with you. But then again, you don't really scream that much relevance apart from that 1 or 2 songs that you had, and therefore, you know, you're hardly there. But sometimes people need to do stuff like this to maintain their relevance. Nicki could be effective in so many other constructive ways, but it feels desperate, the singer said. With Cardi and Meg's latest video, CeeLo added that Cardi and Meg's drive and lyrics and videos are what got them into their current positions. Attention is also a drug and competition is around. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, they are all more or less doing similar salacious gesturing to kind of get into position. I get it, the independent woman and being in control, the divine and sexual kind of expression. I get it all, but it comes at what cost? It's doubtful that CeeLo will get any attention from the women of hip-hop over his recent critique of their artwork. Still, Twitter is of course really pissed off. Sir was sentenced to 3 whole years of probation, 360 hours of community service, and 52 AA meetings, and didn't learn a good damn thing about women, sex, consent, or how to. Stuff you. Your career was over when you were accused of RAPE. Then you said if you were RAPE'd, you'd remember. I no longer agree with cancel culture, but one thing I'll never respect is people disrespecting service workers, especially milk dud head CeeLo Green. So he is getting dragged everywhere for it. I just feel like, people are so quick to come for these women about what they're doing and how constructive they're using their platforms and how influential it should be. But I don't see you calling out other men and what they're doing, your peers, and how they're using their platform to be constructive. I don't see that at all. I genuinely don't. And I find it quite funny when you have women in the industry, when they've become pregnant now and they've had a child, there's suddenly this kind of understanding that you must now be very vague as an individual. You cannot be as liberated. You need to act with decorum, put your head down, your music needs to change, we're going to judge you if it doesn't change. But then you have people like Future, who has babies after babies after babies after babies. Where is he being questioned? Do you know what I mean? And I feel like this type of conversation and what he's saying is littered in so much misogyny, and it really does can irritate me, because it's like, if we're going to talk about misogyny and we're going to talk about women and what they're doing, why are we not keeping that same energy for men? Because I have not seen you, like, I don't see you saying stuff. I feel like people just also say stuff for shock value, PR and attention, because if it wasn't for this, nobody would be speaking about him right now, because my guy has no hits. If this guy had hits and was one of the most popular, relevant people right now, he would probably be collaborating with people like Nicki and Cardi. Like, we have to see it from different perspectives to see how people would really act, because this is just shambles. Let me know your thoughts, guys, when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel, head over to my Instagram, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.